Friday, September 20th. Don't deserve to be sent away. 11 a.m. Book me a car to the airport because I don't want to ride with either of you. As the words leave my lips, I watch my parents' eyes turn into saucers. Good. They deserve that. What else did they expect? That they could just ship me off to London for 3 weeks and I wouldn't be mad? Wrong. I am pissed, and I intend to make sure they know it. I don't bother stomping to my room. I've moved beyond throwing a fit. Of course, my dad follows me. You know, this is meant to be a new and exciting experience for you, he says, moving into my room shortly after me. I grab one of my duffels, shoving in a stack of perfectly folded sweaters. No, Dad, this is the ultimate betrayal. My dad lets out a deep sigh, his eyes softening, and for the first time it seems like he's finally considering my feelings. But his calm demeanor isn't going to change my attitude. Most kids would die for an opportunity like this, Mallory. Going to a different city, experiencing a different culture, getting away from their parents, he urges. Touché, Dad, touché. But I'm not most kids. I like my life. I like living in New York. Besides, I've been to London. I saw the sights, drank the tea. And I'm good, honestly, I say, a little nicer. I appreciate the gesture, but I would rather stay. Listen, he replies, shifting from my doorway and taking a seat at the foot of my bed. Your mother and I have agreed. We think with time you'll see this as a good thing. And that's only 3 weeks. What's the worst that could happen? My dad gives me a half-hearted smile, tilting his head a little to the side like a puppy, and for a moment, I want to believe him. But the thing is, he didn't ask for my input. He and my mom made this decision without me, without asking if it was what I wanted, without seeing it from my point of view. I'm feeling very frustrated about the whole situation. Dad, you're supposed to be the parent telling me all the worst things that could happen. Where's Mom when I need her? I'm sure she would be able to list all the terrible things that could happen to me abroad. Mom! I start to shout, but my dad's laughter catches my attention. You will be fine, Mal. You're strong and independent. A little mouthy, but sass isn't always a bad thing. I understand that I sound like a brat. Come on, Dad. I love New York. I'm an overall good child, aren't I? I don't deserve to be sent away, I pout. Because this situation is serious. I'm supposed to leave tomorrow. Honey, my dad says, patting my hand. You're not being sent away like a bad kid. I know how much you love it here, but just try to give London a chance. If I didn't think that you could handle it, I wouldn't push you to go. His bluish-gray eyes settle on my own, and it's almost like I'm looking at myself because my dad and I are so similar. We've been to London before, so it's not going to be this amazing new experience, and truthfully, I prefer Shanghai. My dad takes his hand back, but then a smile comes to his face, causing his eyes to crease in the corners. May I ask why? London is boring, I say, nodding my head at him. Really? He replies, taken aback. That's interesting you think so. See, most people would say London is rather vibrant. My dad's eyes glisten at me, and I know he's taunting me. I give him an eye roll and reply. Fine, I say, throwing my hands into the air. You and Mom win. I will go to London, seeing as I do not have a choice and am being forced to. But it doesn't change how I feel. I'm still very upset with you both, and I don't see myself getting over it anytime soon. A smile spreads across my dad's face. I appreciate your honesty, sweetie. Just promise me to give it a real, wholehearted shot when you're there. I don't do halfway, do I? No, you don't, my dad says with a chuckle. He leans towards me, placing a kiss on my cheek as he rises from the bed. Despite what he and my mother believe, I think doing a 3-week student exchange in London is a terrible idea. But there's something even worse I have to do right now. I have to call my best friend, Anna, and tell her. I've known for a couple of weeks that this was going to happen, but I really thought I could get my parents to change their minds. Usually I'm able to convince them and get my way. But apparently not this time.